Happy Saturday night. I know I don't typically stream on Saturday night, but I'm not going to be able to stream tomorrow. I had told you last week that tomorrow's my birthday and my son is in town, so we have some plans. So I just don't think I want to be able to stream tomorrow. So I thought I would hang out with you guys tonight. My son and my husband went to an indoor football game, so they're going to be gone for a couple of hours. So I thought, oh boy, I get to play a little bit. So, you know, I just decided just to come in here. It might be a long stream, so, you know, hang out as long as you'd like. Craft along if you'd like. But I'm just going to play with a new stamp set that I got today. I have to make a couple of birthday cards. So I'm probably going to be doing that tonight. But I just wanted to play a little bit, hang out. And since this is not the normal time that I typically will stream, maybe we'll get some new friends. So that's the plan tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and transition down and share with you a couple of things that I picked up. I had a coupon. We all love our coupons, right? I had a coupon for Joann's. So I had to use it. And I picked up a couple of things. So let me transition down and I'll show you what I got. Hi, Jeannie. How's it going? All right, so let's see what we got going on here. Transition down. All right. So now I know I ordinarily get the deep rubber stamps. That typically is my go-to. But I really wanted to use my 50% coupon. So some of the Tim Holtz stuff was already on sale, and if you go to Joann's, you know that if it's already on sale, typically you can't use the coupon. So I saw this set, and I thought, you know, I don't typically work with the, what is this called? I guess it's called, what is this? This is the, is it acrylic? See, I don't use these stamps very often. But anyway, I wanted to go ahead and get this because I like the little guys. They kind of remind me of circus people. So I thought they would be kind of a fun card. You know, I have to make a card for my nephew for his birthday. So I thought maybe I'd play with this tonight. Maybe pull out some of my other Tim Holtz stuff, create some backgrounds. And then I have this here, which kind of looks like a circus theme, right? So I thought maybe I could play with this. Photopolymer. Okay, thanks, Dawn. Yeah, I don't use these kind of stamps very often. But I know that some of them are pretty good. Some of them aren't so good. But this one, I think Tim's is pretty good, right? And then I got this really cool stencil, too. So we'll see what we can do with this. But I thought maybe I could put a couple of the characters in here. I don't know. We'll see what we can do with it. But I want to definitely make some backgrounds as well, just to kind of have in my stash, and just play a little bit. So no plans tonight. Just going to play a little bit. Like I said, I probably will be hanging out here for a couple of hours. So I get it if you can't hang out the whole time, but maybe we can find some new friends along the way. So that's the plan. So I want to first make some backgrounds. So I usually, when I'm making backgrounds, I'll either work with watercolor paper or with the heavier cardstock, because of course, when you're making backgrounds, and I'm going to be making them with my oxides and my inks, you know, you're gonna get your paper wet. So when that happens, you want to definitely make sure you are working with thicker paper and not thinner paper. So let's see if I can cut some paper up here. So I'm just gonna cut up some paper. Yeah, Dawn, just, you know, hang out while you can. Like I said, I'm going to just craft tonight. My husband and my son are gone at the football game, so I thought this would be a good time to play since I won't be able to stream tomorrow. All right, so let me get some of my colors out. Okay. So I've got, let's see, I've got pumice stone here. I've got brushed corduroy. These are the distress oxides. And then for my distress inks, I've got ground espresso and walnut stain. So we've got some darker colors and some lighter colors. So let's see what we can create. So I'm going to start with the watercolor paper just to get some background going. So yeah, I don't typically, like I said, I don't typically stream on Saturday night. So, and I know it's later. I've got a lot of people from the East Coast, 9 o'clock-ish, right? So it's a little bit later than I'm typically on. But if you're not doing anything, you know, just want to hang out and chit chat for a bit. Just trying to get some of this background going here. We'll get some of this brushed corduroy. Sticking with my brown tones first. We'll bring in some color in a little bit. So how was everybody's day today? I had a really lovely day. My son came in from Flagstaff and we went to lunch. There's this restaurant out in Chino Valley that does like a pie of the month, and this month was banana cream pie. So we went out and had lunch, and I love club sandwiches, so I had half a sandwich and then I brought the other half home for dinner, and then we shared a piece of pie. It was very yummy, so it was nice. So yeah, the demo summit is, I think, I saw that and that was just for a day. I want to say that was for some of the sponsor companies, I believe, but the actual summit is in July. So I'll be posting links for the actual summit as we get closer to it. So be sure to watch for that. No, I don't think the summit is June 6th, Dawn. In fact, I know it's not. I think that might be the one-day one, but it's the end of July. Yeah, I know it's not June 6th because if it was, I wouldn't be able to participate. So yeah. All right, so kind of sticking with the more muted colors here. see if we can do something with this gray here. Yeah. Yeah, creators all day. I saw that too. All right. So let's see if I can add a little bit more color to this white. Let's see what I got here. So let's, where's my new stencil? Let's play with that new stencil that I got. Maybe, yeah. So I found, let's see, this stencil here, which is kind of fun, right? And then I found this one I thought, which would be a lot of fun too, because I thought maybe I would do something with circles. But we'll see. Hey, Janine. All right. So let's see what we can get going on here. So frizz burlap. So I'm just creating some backgrounds tonight. I haven't played with stencils in a while, and I just picked up a new one today. I had a 50% off coupon, which is the best time to buy things, right? So I wanted to try out a couple of my stencils tonight and some of my new stamps. Let's see. So let's see if we can maybe cut this down a bit too. So adding a little bit more brown here. And then I think I'm gonna cut this down. Trying to decide what I'm gonna do here. So this is my new stamp set that I wanted to play with tonight. So let me just kind of see what I'm doing. So maybe something in the middle. Yeah, let's see if we can. All right, let me cut this and I'll be right back. So I'm going to get a little antique linen to just cover up some of this white. And this is watercolor paper, so it's a little bit more textured. So we'll see how it stamps. I don't typically like to stamp on watercolor paper, but we'll see how this works. Nice and grungy. Okay. All right, so that's pretty grungy, I'd say, right? And then I'm gonna darken the edges. We'll see how my characters actually stamp on this, because this is pretty dark. That's okay, it's just playtime. You never know how it's going to, look unless you play, right? So, okay. So there's my background. Let's see, I know I want to, see, I don't usually use these types of stamps. I usually use the deep rubber. So we'll see how it goes tonight. So let me get out my Misty. All right. And then I think I'm going to stamp with black archival. Thanks, Don. Yeah, I need to just sit down and make backgrounds, but I end up always creating a card. But that's all right. It's just about playtime tonight. I mean, if I'm able to get a couple of good cards out, that's the goal, because I need to get a couple of birthday cards completed. And this was a fun stamp set. I remember when it came out, I didn't get it, but I saw this at Joann's, and I had, like I said, that 50% off coupon. So I went for it. Now I'm stamping on watercolor paper, so that's why I'm having to go in a few times. All right, I think that looks pretty good. What do you think? And then, all right, let's plan this out a minute here. So I definitely want to do this, I think. And then maybe we'll stamp the characters and fussy cut those to put on top. What do you think? So we'll come in. That's like a bullseye. So let's see if maybe we can find some red ink. So this is, what is this? This is Fired Brick. I'm just loving these archival inks. I've been using them so much. Let me put the right cap back on. Yeah, it does look like the Target logo, doesn't it? All right, we're gonna have to stamp this a few times. I'm seeing. Yeah, I was kind of excited to get it. I don't necessarily get all of Tim's stamps when they come out, and truthfully I typically get the deep rubber ones, but I decided to go ahead and try this out, and I think they're working pretty well. All right, I think that looks good. What do you think? All right, so let's see here. Okay, so I've got these dots here. Let's see what I have. I have these pluses and these dots. Let's think about what I'm going to do here. Not quite sure what I'm going to do. But I know I want to, we're just going to pull all the stamps off, I guess. Let's see. Can I fit two, guys? One. I love their hats. They're so fun. I was thinking about getting one of those wobbles. That would be fun, huh? To put like a wobble on it. But maybe if I put two like that. Should I try to do all three? That might be a little overkill. Yeah. So maybe I'll just do something like that, and then I can put, you know, extra stuff around. All right, so I think that's what we're gonna do, but I don't want to necessarily stamp right on this. So let me get another piece of paper, and yeah, I think I only have the one though. Let me see. Maybe we'll do that one. Oh, I found my Winkastella too. I was looking for it the other day and I couldn't find it. And it just popped up. I thought I had one wobble left. I don't know where it's at. So we're going to just go ahead and go, we'll just go with these two here. So, all right, so let me put this aside, and then we can go ahead and stamp these guys here. So let me think how I'm going to do this. So I think I'm just going to add some antique linen. Let's see. And then maybe we'll stamp these guys and then we'll cut them out. We'll see how that works. All right. I don't necessarily want to do any Copic coloring tonight. So we'll see if that will work. So again, I'm using my black archival ink. And we're going to have to stamp this a couple of times. That is the one thing I find about these types of stamps. The deep rubber, I tend to get a good impression fairly quickly, but with these stamps I have to go over it a few times. But that's all right. That's what the MISTI is for. I want to get a little bit more there. I can't imagine being able to stamp these types of images without having the MISTI. It's pretty good, I think. Yeah. All right, so put these fellas aside. Let's go ahead and cut these up. So we're gonna fussy cut these. I don't even know if they came with dies, did they? So this will be my last live for a few weeks. I said I have my birthday tomorrow, and then we're going to be busy the next couple of weeks. So I won't be doing any more lives for a few weeks until early June. So, and then don't forget, I'm going to be on Craft Roulette. I think it's June 10th, right? I think it's in 3 weeks. So that should be fun. So I stamped on thicker cardstock, and thicker cardstock is always more difficult to fussy cut, I find. All right. It's hard to move around the thicker cardstock. There we go. Oh, I got my finger there. All right, that's okay. We'll fix that. And then let's cut this guy here too. Try not to put my thumb right on his face. Let's see if we can do something about that. Maybe that wasn't such a great idea. Well, that's all right. It is what it is. Okay. And then maybe I'll put this over his face a little bit. We'll see. We'll figure it out. All right, and then I'm gonna fussy cut this one. I really didn't want to have to bring out my Copics tonight, so that's why I just kind of smeared the antique linen, just to give it some color. I'm trying not to put my thumb over his face because that wiped off some of the ink on the last one. So I'll try to be a little bit more careful this time. All right. It's awfully quiet tonight, huh? Don't mind me, I'm just fussy cutting here. Lots of concentration when I fussy cut. All right, around that mustache. It's a funny mustache. And then around the collar here. Woo. All right. All right, I think that's pretty good. Yes, Dawn. Yeah, me too. That's why I thought maybe I could do kind of a circus background on another one that I do. All right, so let's see. Let's see if we can get something going here. Yeah, I don't mind fussy cutting either. So I was thinking maybe something like this. I'm gonna see if maybe I can fix that. This is where my thumb was when I was fussy cutting. And I'm not overly happy with how I wiped off some of the ink. So let's see if maybe I can fix that a little bit. I hope I don't ruin it. I probably will. I probably should leave well enough alone, but that's usually not in my vocabulary. That's right. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? All right, so I'm just kind of darkening up the edges a little bit. And then I'll add some more of that walnut stain around these guys here, just to give it a little bit more grunge, if you will. All right. And then I'm going to pop these up. I just happen to have some foam dots here on my desk that I was going to use on one of my cards, and I didn't end up using them. So let's see if we can pop these babies up, right? This guy, I'll go a little bit higher. And then maybe I'll just put that one. I don't know if I'm going to pop this one up. Maybe I'll just put that one down. Let's see. Let me think about this. Yeah, I guess I'll keep that one just down. All right. So if I pop it, they're going to run into each other. All right. So let's just put this guy kind of underneath. fun characters, aren't they? All right, that's looking decent. I still don't like how my thumb was right there when I was fussy cutting, but I know I got to get over it. Let's see now. Wanted to use these, so let's figure out how we're going to do this. But this is going to be a birthday card. Thanks, Don. So I've got how old? Let's see here. How old are you? What's up? It's for my nephew. So how old? Maybe I'll do the how old, right? Guess who? What's up? I guess we'll do the how old. So maybe right here. Yeah. All right. Okie dokes. Let's see. So we'll put that right there. Let's see. Are you going to circle the age and the numbers? Oh, you know what? I didn't think of that. It's double digits. So I'm not sure that I will actually. I mean, I guess I could, right? I think he's going to be 17. How sad. I don't even know. I think he's going to be 17. You know, it's all about the dollar bills, though, at that age, right? But I always send them a handmade card. How old? And I think I will add just some clear embossing. Let's do that real quick. Yeah, I hope my nieces and nephews save my cards, but I know at that age it's all about the bills, about the bills and the cards. They open the card and they go straight for the money, right? All right, let's see. Straight, it's all about the money, money, money. All right, so that how old just shines a little bit more. Yeah, I might do something with the numbers. I haven't decided yet. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. Okay, so that looks pretty good, I guess, right? I want to add some more embellishments. I could highlight the sum of 17. Yeah? I could do that. Let's see. All right. So let's go ahead and add some extra embellishments. Yeah, I want to say I don't think it's 6. I think he's 17. He's going to be a senior next year. So that's why I'm thinking he's 17. But I'll confirm that with my sister before I send it out. And then maybe I'll do something with the numbers. Oh, I should have did that in red. All right, hold on here. I just added black, but then I decided, you know what, I should do that in red, not black. So let's see if I can get that off. All right, no harm, no foul. Yeah, he's either 16 or 17. I'm leaning towards 17 because he's going to be a senior next year. Yeah, I like the red better. All right. See, they wouldn't be able to circle my number because I'm going to be 55 tomorrow, so they'd have to like circle that twice. I don't feel 55 though. All right, so that looks pretty good. I like the red. Let's see what else we got going on. Just trying to decide what I want to do down here. Be 51 this year. It's a good age. Yeah, I look at 50s a lot different than I did when I was younger, that's for sure. It's all about how you feel though, right? I mean, I feel good. That looks pretty good. I like this stamp set. What do you guys think? How much was it? It was, let's see, it was it 12 and I got it for 6, I think, something like that. Yeah. But I got it for 50% off, so I was pretty happy about that. All right, I think that looks pretty good, you guys. Should we bring out the remnant rubs? You know how I love my remnant rubs. Maybe just to add a little extra to it. I don't know. Let's see what we find. Maybe just something this side up would be fun, kind of like circusy, right? Gotta bring out the remnant rubs. This side up. That's kind of cute. All right, so we'll do this side up. You're a half a century. Look at all the wisdom you have though, right? Think about everything you've done and everything you've seen. Side up. That's pretty good. Let's see, what else? What else? What else? Maybe the arrows. See the where is it? The stencil has arrows on it. Let's see, where's my stencil that goes with this? But I think those might be a little too big. So I think I might use these. Yeah, isn't it funny how our idea of what old is changes as we get older? Ah, yes. Yes, it sure does. All right. So I think I'll put that there. Okay. And then I think I'll put this up here. Perfect. Oh yeah. What do you think? Pretty good. What do you think? I like it. Oh, I just lost something. All right. Hi, Cynthia. Thanks for joining. I'm not doing a live tomorrow, so I thought I would play a little bit tonight since my boys are at the football game. Mama can play. All right, so I think that looks pretty good. What do you think? The only thing I don't like is when I was fussy cutting, I had my thumb there and I kind of discolored it a little bit, but I can live with that, I think. I found my, it's a card. So I used my stitch to cut it. Oops, grab the magnet, and then I'm gonna mat it. But I found my Winkostella. I had lost it. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but I kind of want to use it. I don't know where though. I don't know if it really goes anywhere, right? Maybe just, I don't know. I kind of want to use it. Maybe I'll just put it here. A little shimmer. All right, so now I just have to mat it and then put it on some white cardstock. And this is for my nephew. Let's see what we can find. I'm trying to use up my scrap paper. Let's see what I have in my scrap box here. Probably would be all right, huh? Do you think I should use craft or black to mat it? Or I could use red too. What do you guys think? Add Winkostella to the hats? Yeah, I thought about that. That'll be all right, right? Give them a little shimmer. That looks pretty good. Yeah, I like it. I set the collars too. Yeah. There we go. It's got a little bit of shim shim. All right, so should I mat it? Should I mat it on craft or black? Or red, I guess. Red would work too, right? Oh, I think probably black. Black is always my go-to color. Yeah, okay. So let me cut this. Let's see, so 5.5. Well, that's thick. What is that? It's just in my scrap pile. That's pretty thick. Yeah, I think red would have looked good too, Jeannie, but I ended up going with the black. I grabbed the first piece of scrap that I had. My first one was craft and I didn't like it. And then I saw the black. All right. So I think I might add some metal elements too, just real subtle ones. Let's see. I don't know if I should. I hope he doesn't toss the card. It's like throwing away my embellishments. Hopefully he won't toss it. Let's see. I keep my cards. I don't know if other people do. That's pretty good. It's pretty good, huh? I like it. All right, and then we'll go ahead and we'll mount this on some cardstock. Do you guys get your when you're messing with inks, do you get fingerprints on your white cardstock? I tend to do that a lot. Yeah, I have my son's, some of my son's early cards that I kept. I made a box for him. And he goes through it sometimes. Okay, so get this on some white cardstock here. That looks good. And then I always finish off the inside as well, but I'll do that. I'll do that afterwards. All right, so one birthday card done. Check. Pretty good. I like it. Looks pretty good. So yeah, I used the new stamp set that I got today. I'm pretty pleased with the way that it's stamped. I think it's stamped really well. But yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and make another one. I was thinking, let me show you what I was thinking. I was thinking about making a slimline card. I don't make too many of those, but I have these remnant rubs, and I saw some examples of, like, you know, the red banners that would hang down like during inauguration. I thought maybe I would try to do that. So you guys remind me, how big is a slimline? So I can cut my cardstock. And I like to mat my cards usually. So let's see. So this is 8.5. So with that, 8.5, is that a slimline? So help me out, guys. I don't want to have to look it up. So do a long one, and then maybe do these like as banners. And then maybe I can use this. I got this at the dollar store. What a deal, huh? All right. So I just want to keep playing with this new set because I think it's fun. So, okay, so they vary, thanks. So 3.5 by 8.5. Some are 4 by 9. Okay, so let me see. So 4. Okay, so if I do 4, and then maybe I'll just do the length here. All right, Jeannie, thanks for stopping in. We'll see you later. So let me cut this down. All right, so I cut that down to 4. And then, let's see here. So this is 8.5. So maybe I need to cut a 1/2 inch off of this and make it 8. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and stamp, and then I'll see if I need to cut it smaller. Because my idea was to do some banners. So 7 by 8.5. Cut 7 by 8.5. Oh, 7 by 8.5. So this is 8.5, and this is 4. So that's what we're going to try to do. And I might trim it as I go along. All right. I think I've made one slimline card in my life. And the whole 55 years, you guys. All right, so this is going to be, I'm going to have to do math here. All right, so this, what did I say this was? This is 8.5. So 4 1/4 is my middle. So let's figure that to be the middle right there. Does that look like the middle? 4.5. Maybe that. All right. Okay, so a chubby 2, 4 by 8. I figure if I need to, I can always trim it, right? All right. So let me get my banner going. So I need to ink the top side here. So the idea is, you know, those inaugural banners they have that are usually hanging on the bandstand. So that was the idea, was to make a couple of those. We're going to make this up as we go along, so we'll see. I might need some suggestions here. Like I said, we might end up cutting it down. So there's the first one. And then let's wipe this off. And then this one, let's see, maybe not too close, right? Maybe right there. See how that works. Buntings. Okay. So yeah, so we'll have 3 buntings. Pretty good. And then we'll do one more here. All right. Okay, so buntings. All right. So yeah. Trying to figure out right where the middle is. It's hard to see through. There it is. Okay, so maybe that. We'll see if that works. All right. Hopefully that's right. Okay, so and then I'm not sure what we're going to do after the buntings. So start throwing out some ideas if you've got some ideas. All right, so there are my buntings. All right. I have to clean these stamps when I'm done here. All right, so there are my buntings. Now what? Now what are we gonna do? All right, I think I'm gonna trim this down a bit. If I could find my trimmer. Okay. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe that seems like a bit much. Maybe not. That much. Where does that put me on my card? Let's. All right. Okay, let's measure this card now to see where we're at. All right, so my card is 7.5, and then if I put a border around it, that should be all right, right? Okay, so like I said, I've got maybe I'll do like, just trying to think here. I think I have some star stencils. Let's see what I got here. Oh yeah, I got some star stencils. Maybe we can do something with that. So keep it in mind, I want to use my remnant rubs, right? So let's see. So I got faded jeans. Faded jeans can be a little dark. Let me see what other blues I have. Faded jeans is a good blue though. Maybe I'll just try to control it with my pressure though. Let's see if I can find. And I can maybe just use a paintbrush, right? Let's see. So maybe just add some stars. Let's just play a little bit. Just really subtle, right? I don't want it really dark. You guys ever do that where you just get like a paintbrush and just do it really lightly, just for a subtle background? That looks pretty good, right? What do you think? Like I said, I didn't want it real dramatic. I'll just keep adding some of this background here. All right. Looks pretty good. I'll do just a few more. And it's nice that you can control the amount of ink, right, that goes on your background. You can get it really, really dark, or just subtle. And that's all I was going for, is just really, really subtle. Yeah, all right, I think that's pretty good. And I just used a paintbrush because I just wanted to control the pressure. All right, so let's see, what are we gonna do here? So this is gonna probably be background, because I definitely, these kind of look like, now they remind me of politicians, right? Politicians at an inaugural, at the olden days, right? So maybe we'll put these guys here. They kind of look like politicians. I don't know, something like that maybe is what I'm thinking. So if you guys have any other ideas, let me know. But that's kind of what I'm thinking. And then maybe I'll put, let's see. Maybe I got this at the dollar store. And then maybe I'll do like this part down here. Let's see. Or I can maybe even put this as background. Not sure. Let's figure this out here. For $1 though, right? Although it's not the dollar store anymore. It's like the $1.25 store. Even the dollar store raised their prices. Okay, so maybe this. Let's see. See, I don't have two of these to put behind them. That's why I'm thinking maybe I'll just do something like that. All right, so that's kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, so these, I don't even think I've ever used these. I don't even know how they work. Let me look at the direction. I guess they're regular remnant rubs, right? This product is a transfer type sticker suitable for all smooth surfaces like, oh, so it's a sticker. Okay. So it's not, just trying to figure it out here. Okay, so cut out the letter design of your choice with your scissors. Peel off the white backing. Place the letter design with the adhesive side down. Rub firmly. All right. I guess we can figure that out. So I think that will go right there. Maybe a little lower. I want to leave room in case I decide to trim the card a little bit. And then USA. Something like that maybe. Oops. All right, so it's stuck. So I need to commit. All right. Hopefully that's... Okay, let's see. I've never used these, so hopefully they're just like remnant rubs. Like I said, I got them at the dollar store. All right. Let's see here. Going real slowly. My D doesn't want to come down. Let's see. D doesn't want to cooperate. Is that right, I guess? Okay. Stick down, D. All right. And what do I expect for $1, right? Yeah. So hopefully I can get this to stick. Okay. But you know what? I mean, I don't mind it being grungy. So if it doesn't transfer completely, it's okay. I'm trying to get it the best that I can. I'm glad I didn't buy a lot of these. But then again, you know, what do I expect? I got it at the dollar store. Okay, so it'll just look distressed, right? And I like distressed. Yeah, I'm rubbing pretty hard. But if it comes off kind of half on, half off, I'm okay with that. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Let's see. It looks pretty good. It's taking longer than I think it should. You guys, that's all right. I kind of expected, when I saw them at the dollar store, I kind of expected them to perform like my other remnant rubs. But you know what? I'm okay. I'm okay with it kind of being distressed. Let's see. I mean, I think that still looks pretty good, even though it's kind of didn't come off perfect. I still think it looks pretty good. I'm not unhappy, let's put it that way. But, you know, I like distressed looks, so I'm okay with that. Okay, so I know I want to put these characters here, so I might just go black and white with those though. I mean, this one you can still see it says USA, so I think I'm okay. All right, so let's get these guys. A big number 4 would be nice, wouldn't that? Yeah, it's not too terrible. Not too terrible. All right, so let's stamp these fellas. Let's see what I got going on here. Got some white cardstock. Get out the Misty. My husband just sent me a text. I guess the team scored a touchdown, so that's good. All right, so we're gonna do some more fussy cutting here. Yeah, I think that, Dawn, I think you're right. I think that came out okay. All right, so now for this one, we're gonna do all 3 guys. But this time, I think I'm gonna leave them black and white. We'll see if that was a good decision once we get them mounted on the card. But I'm liking it so far. I think that looks good. All right. Put that here so we can enjoy it. Okay, so keeps popping up there. Okay, so let's ink up these fellas. Now they're politicians though. They're going to be politicians at inauguration. Okay. See, it's kind of sticking. That's the thing that I don't like about the, what are they, the polymer stamps, is sometimes they stick to your paper. Polymer, is that what you said they're called? Hopefully they're not going to smear. Looks all right. Maybe I should put these here. I'll hold it down. Sometimes I miss my stamping, you guys. I mean, I've got quite a collection of stamps. And sometimes I just need to just dig through them and make a few cards with the stamps. I mean, I like them. I really enjoy doing this. I do. Just quiet time for me. Playing with my stamps. Getting my hands inky. I mean, I do like my digitals, don't get me wrong, but there's something about stamping. Starting out with a piece of white paper, right? And just turning it into something. All right. So, Dawn, what time is it for you? Are you on the West Coast? Or what is your time zone? It's 7:24 here right now. Did we lose everybody else? It might just be you and I, Dawn. Okay. If there's anybody out there still, say hey. Let us know you're still there. See, I've had to go several times with this one. Oh, you're in Maine. Oh my goodness, Dawn. You are, it's late for you. You know, my husband and I are hoping to, I work remotely. I think I've told you guys that before. And I told him that maybe next summer I want to go spend like a month in Maine and rent an Airbnb. And then I can work out of the Airbnb and then we can, you know, sightsee and whatnot. Do you have any recommendations where in Maine we should go? I'm going to open up my window. It's getting a little warm. Open up the window here. So yeah, do you have any recommendations, Dawn, about where would be a good place to hold camp? Get an Airbnb, and then that way we can kind of cruise around and get to know it. But that's what we hope to do. Is because I can work from anywhere, which is nice. So that's what we hope to do. Acadia National Park. Okay. Yeah, we'll probably, like I said, we'll probably get an Airbnb. And hopefully stay for about a month. We'll see. All right. Are you a big lobster eater? I'm just doing a little fussy cutting here. Be nice if these little guys had dies, right? Oh, you know what? I probably could stamp these and cut these out on my scan and cut. I bet you I could. I might do that actually, because the lines are pretty dark. I could stamp them and let them dry, and then I can put them through my scan and cut. All right. I don't want to get my fingerprints all over it. Okay. Okay, so there's one. These guys are funny. They're funny mustaches. They look like people that would be politicians, though, I think. I mean, I think so. I mean, yeah, I can see where you say they kind of look like ringmasters in a circus, but I can see the politician type, too. All right. Okay. Fussy cutting. So there's two. Ah, my thumb got stuck. So there's number 2. And then let's see if we can cut this guy out. I think I'm going to leave him black and white though. Just cutting around his hat. It's not too bad. Like I said, when you have thicker cardstock, it's a little bit harder to maneuver around the corners. Not too many sharp corners on this one though. And I don't want to get too close to the image. All right, that'll work, I think. All right. I think I'm gonna touch it up a bit. So let's see. I think that one's okay. Might touch up this one a little bit. Just touching up his hat a bit. Where the stamping didn't come out perfect. So it's not too terrible. And then a little touch up on this one too. All right, there we go. He took me to the store. All right, what did we get? Did we get anything good? All right, so, okay, so I'm going to leave these, I think I'm going to leave these black and white. I might add a little brown to the edges though, just because I like to do that. Okay, so there's the first guy, and I think I'll pop these guys up. My second guy. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. We've actually, you know, like I said, we've looked up some Airbnbs out there. Some of them aren't too expensive. We don't need much. I just need to be able to have good Wi-Fi, good parking. So I'll let you know as we get closer to it. Milk and gas. Uh-oh, you probably dropped a fortune then, huh? So yeah, I'll let you know as we get closer that it probably won't be till next summer. But depending on where we are, maybe we can meet. 10:30. Yeah, it's only 7:30 here. Still early. Still fairly early. Yeah. So I will keep that in mind. Like, we're not going to do winters in Maine, I can tell you that. Oh, that's beautiful. I've seen pictures. But I think I'll pass. All right. So we're going to pop these guys up. But that's the nice thing about working remotely is, you know, we can, oh, I bet I will. Well, that's the idea is I told my husband, I said, I want to be able to, you know, visit some of the other parts of the country to hit some of the other antique shops up. So hopefully next year. Oh, tons of flea markets. Oh, calling my name. Love that. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to have to do that. I think this is coming out pretty good. What do you think? I mean, the whole idea about the USA and inauguration, that was kind of what I was going for, and I think it's working. I think it's working. I love flea markets. You just never know what you're going to find. We have a really good flea market here in Prescott. It's called Peddler's Pass, and we enjoy going out there. It's a nice, we usually go on Saturdays, and it's just nice in the morning. You know, you walk around, get some exercise. So we really enjoy it. Hey, Jim. I'm not able to stream tomorrow, so I decided to play a little bit. I had to make my nephew a birthday card, so I made this one, and now I'm working on a kind of like a USA inaugural theme. I got a new stamp set today, so I wanted to play with it. Oh, fun. I bet you saw some great stuff, Don. All right, so it's looking pretty good. I'm wondering if I should trim this a little bit when I mat it. I'm trying to decide here. So now comes the tricky part. Now, what to do? Let me see what I got here. So, let me see. Do any of these sentiments? What's up? What's up? No, I don't want to do any of those. I was thinking about maybe doing like a 4. Maybe a 4? I don't know. I got to figure out. So I got, maybe I should put the bell here. Well, let me trim this first because I'm already thinking I'm going to trim it. I don't think I'm going to do any more stamping. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Janine. Nice to see you back. All right, so I think I'm going to trim this a little bit because I'm going to mat it. I know I'm going to mat it. So let me trim it before I start adding stuff. All right, so what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Maybe a 4? I wonder if I should put a bell. That bell might work. Let's see. Maybe some of the stars. Yeah, let me see if that bell might work. Trying to decide what I'm doing here, guys. So I got this remnant rub at the dollar store. Gosh, about a month ago. I got it a bit ago. And I was cleaning up my room. And I'm like, oh, I forgot about this. So pulled it out tonight so we can use it. I don't even know why I'm making like a 4th of July USA card, but I don't typically send out these types of cards. It's all right. Maybe I'll put a bell on both sides. Let's see. I don't even know if I want those. And that kind of holds the bell, right? All right, let's just go for it. Put that one there. Okay, so Don, how did we do this? I think we said that maybe the heat of the fingertip might work. Yeah, it's warm here. Not too bad though. I had to open up a window tonight. Expecting storms tomorrow, huh? Alright, so let's see if maybe. Should I put another bell on the other side? I don't know if I'm liking that bell to begin with. But maybe I need balance. Yeah, I probably need a balance. Alright. And then maybe I'll put some of the, I don't know, maybe some of the gold stars. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of making it up as I go along. Let's see. Yeah, just that nice little extra breeze is nice, isn't it? that there. Just to give it some balance, I guess. Flying by the seat of my pants. Yep, pretty much. Pretty much. I have to figure out what to do with the rest of these, though. All right. Making it up as I go along. You could put a star banner under the freedom sentiment. A star banner. Yeah. Yeah, I have some metal stars that I picked up today. I'll show you in a sec. That maybe I can add some of my, what is that stuff called? Oh, I'll show you in a second. Fussing with this bell here. Just a fussing. Okay, yeah. I guess you get what you pay for when you get them at the dollar store, right? It's all right though. I don't mind it a little bit off. I really don't. I know some people would think it's ruined when you don't get a perfect impression, but not me. I don't mind the imperfection. Yeah, these rub-ons I got, Jim, at the dollar store. They're not the typical ones that I use. I usually use the Tim Holtz ones, but I'm not getting a lot of success. But like I said, you kind of get what you pay for, right? This one is not cooperating, but I'm okay with that. I'm all right with it being a little bit grungy. Okay, so let me show you what I was talking about. I picked up, I'm okay with that. Don't you guys fret. I don't want the back of that card to get dirty. Where is my Joann's bag? Okay. I have these stars somewhere around here. Let's see. Get in a pile. Where did they go? Well, that kind of stinks. Oh, here they are. So I picked up these today. So maybe I can do something with these, right? Hey, Biddy. Got some late night crafting going on. Just saying I'm not going to be able to do my live tomorrow because of my birthday. So the boys are at the football game. So it was a little playtime for Mama. Maybe I'll do that. And Dawn's been hanging out with me. I made this card for my nephew. I got a new stamp set, first of all. So this is the new stamp set I got. I had a 50% coupon. So I made this birthday card for my nephew. And now I'm making like a kind of a USA card. So that might be pretty good. I can use some of my my foundry waxes, right? So I can maybe use some of my foundry waxes. So what do you think? Do you like that? I kind of like that. So I'm going to mat this first of all. You love it all. All right, cool. Let me find some, I'm going to do blue cardstock. So I saw you tonight on Bitty Penny on Crafty Owls or Crafting with Owl. Your card was lovely. I really liked the way that it came out. It was very, very nice. I just cut the tail end though, but it was really nice. All right, so let's see what we can do here. So let me figure this out. So this is okay, I'm just trying to, so this is 3 3/4, so maybe 4 1/4, 4 1/4. Let me try that. I'll be right back. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Maybe I should just trim it a little bit more. I don't make too many slim lines, so I'm just kind of making it up as I go along. You think? Yeah, I guess so. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this card. I don't make these very often. So let's see. I'm just trying to decide how much of a border I want. So this is, how long is this? This is 7 1/2. So 7 3/4 maybe. Okay, so yeah, so I'll do that. Let me just glue that down. It's coming along. Yeah, I think I ended up going a little less than 1/4 of an inch. I started at 1/4 of an inch, but then I think I went a little bit less. Teresa. Still pretty good though, right? All right, so I want to add some foundry waxes to these. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to put the 3 stars here. We'll use some foundry waxes. So now we have to decide what colors. So should we use the statue, which is kind of the gold, right? I mean, I guess I would kind of match that. The gilded, or is the gilded the gold? I guess this is more of a copper. Probably not these. So which 2 should I use? Should I use the gilded or should I use the statue? I think this is more of a copper and this is more of a gold. So, and then I got to get some white cardstock. Yeah, I'm liking the way this is coming out. It looks pretty good. I don't want to add any more, I don't think, though. All right, so Yeah, Don, I have to make my craft roulette card too. Hopefully I'll have some time. So gilded. Do you think I should do the gilded? All right. So let's do this. All right. So I need. How am I going to put this on? Statue. So this. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I was kind of going towards the statue too because I think this is going to be more of a gold. This will be more of a copper. They both would look good. Yeah, I think I might go with the statue actually because this is more of a copper. And I think I'm going to use a paintbrush. I think the statue is like a bronze maybe. We're going to find out. All right. We're going to find out here. And I think I'm going to add some, we're going to make a mess. I want to add some, what do you call it? Embossing glaze, the rusty hinge. We're going to add some of this. Why? I don't know. That's just what we're going to do. All right. Yeah, they're pretty cool, Don, especially on metal. They turn waxy. I'm going to heat them up here in just a minute. And they turn kind of waxy. Kind of interesting. All right, let's see if we can do this without making a complete mess. Should stick, right? I mean, it's wet. I know it dries pretty quickly. We'll give it a try, though. Let me cover this up. See if we can dry this without burning ourselves. See the what you call it, the what you call it, the distress glaze isn't sticking. All right, so I need it to be wet, and then I need to just add some of that. So wet. We're just kind of making this up as we go along here. All right. That's pretty good, I think. See, it kind of has the texture now. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I would think it probably could be done with regular embossing powders. I wanted kind of to get the rust look. So that's why I'm using the glaze, because I've got the color. Pretty good. So let me see if I can share this with you here. So I'm going to bring this up. So hopefully, where's my camera? There it is. So can you see the rust a little bit on there? It's got some texture. So that's what I was going for. All right. So these will go here. This one doesn't have too much, but that's all right. I know I bought the glazes. I bought several of them. I use that rusty one a lot. And look at this. This turns into wax. It just wipes right off. All right. Okay, so now we just gotta glue these babies down. And then I just gotta get a, it just comes right off. My hand's a mess. Do a little cleanup here real quick. Alright, and do a little gluing, right? So, one, two, see if we can get some of that glue off. All right, this looks pretty good, I think. And then my third star will go right in the middle. All right, we'll give that a second to dry. Put these away. The only time I ever buy metal elements is when they're on sale, guys, or if I have a coupon, because they're so dang expensive. And I'm starting to think about, I'm going to do my, I'm going to do my 7 days of Halloween again this year. I know October is a while away, but I think I might start taping some of those, because I use some of the stamp sets that I already have, so I might, just to get ahead of the game. All right, that looks pretty good. What do you think? So I know this bell didn't come off, but I kind of like the grunge. I think it looks distressed, and you guys know I like the distressed look. So I think I'm okay with that. So let me, I don't want to cover that. Now I got to figure out the size of my A2, my base. All right. All right, so let's see if we can figure this out. That's pretty good. So this, how wide is this? This is 4 inches. So if I scored at 4 1/4, let me go score this. I'll be right back. Yeah, Dawn, it did come together nicely, didn't it? I wasn't really sure what I was going to do, but I kind of like it. All right, so, and then why did we say this was? So this is 7.5, well, 7 3/4. So let me cut this at 8. So I think this is only the second slimline card I've ever made. I don't make slimline cards. So I think I did pretty well. I wasn't sure. You know, it's kind of funny when you're, especially when you're live. It's like, all right, we don't know what we're doing, but we're going to go for it. But I think I pulled it off. Yeah, Biddy, me too. The remnant rubs I got at the dollar store, and they lived up to the cost. But I kind of like the imperfection. I kind of like that it's grungy a little bit, and not everybody would like that. Some people would probably have tossed the card, but not me. Not me. I like the imperfection. All right. I don't know what I'm going to do with this card. Maybe I'll put it in my shop. All right. Pretty good, I think. So I think tonight was a success. Let's see here. So look at how that kind of shimmers a little bit. 8.5 by 4. Yeah, so this ended up being 8 by 4 1/4 is what it ended up being. And I just did the measurements based on the size of my base. So like I said, I don't typically make slimline cards. It's not really my thing, but I knew I wanted to do 8.5 by 4. Yeah, no, this was 8 by 4 1/4. So hopefully, I mean, it's still considered slimline, I think, right? I mean, it's still kind of cute. But I wanted to size it according to my, what is it called, buntings? Is that what you call them, Dawn? My buntings, and then my little men. I wanted to make sure, you know, I didn't have too much on the sides. So yeah, I think they came out pretty good. I like it. I like it. And then this is going to be a card for my nephew who has a birthday coming up. And I had a chance to play with my new stamp set. So looks like we've been going for 2 hours. But yeah, we were able to get 2 cards out. Pretty good, I think. So yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. Like I said, I won't be doing the live tomorrow. Be hanging out with my family. And enjoy turning 55, right? I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it is what it is. So that's it for me tonight, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I know this is longer than I normally do, but it was just playtime for me. I wanted to play with my new stamp set. And I like it. Yeah, I think it came out good. So, just a couple things. Thanks, Biddy. I won't be doing a live for the next couple of weeks. So, let's just do some housekeeping here. So, just looking at my calendar here. There it is. All right, so I won't be doing a live on the 28th. I may do a live on the 29th, I should say. The 29th. Maybe I'll do it on the 5th. I'm not sure. If I do, I'll schedule it. But then don't forget, on the 10th of June, I'm going to be on Craft Roulette. So be sure to tune in and cheer me on. Hopefully I won't be a complete washout on that. So we'll see. All right, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. And I hope you guys have a really great week.